doing. We gotta change some shit. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna change my hidden camera. Jeez, bro.
A-L, all I know is A-O. All I know is A-O. All I know is A-O.
Bro, WBA draft. Oh, in fact, they be having that shit like 2 weeks after the season, man.
Bruh. They timeline always just off.
Bro, that shit stupid. Had that shit same time as the NBA and just have them play like JV style. Hey. Ooh, shit. The perfect. Mike Trish. He went. He went. Y'all can say that. Alright. Uh-huh.
If I do the
Get it! Get it!
unthinkable.
Shit. Alright. Change the camera on this bitch out there.
If you ask me, I'm ready. Motherfuckers hanging in there.
Change the camera. Okay, I'm gonna go like catcher. Cowboy Otani. That's the first.
Oh, I did put some little bets in today. I got my first little taste of pussy, man.
First taste of crack.
Now
First
I'm a
taste of
better.
you get there. It's over. They got you. Got you, nigga.
Nah, if I lose
A
today, it's
top
cooked.
25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Oh, yeah, right.
Big zone.
This is a switch man to Carlos. You trying to get clawed off my man?
The Wildcats have been waiting and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they'll try the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field.
What?
We'll see what that's all about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Looking to fire. Got his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on 1st down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on 1st down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
To the air. It's Trailer. Nowhere close on that one. As he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Throws it back. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
balls, no strikes. 4 balls, and hit him with a pitch.
First play of the period, first down here.
Take this bitch off the park.
Here we go, here we go. The inside handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's...
Touchdown, USC! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The short hands, it's Powell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Traylor. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker is Powell. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here. In the
A little nigga can't get that bitch.
Catches are a little bit more
5'9".
contested, more people near him, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Touchdown, Arizona! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the point after.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He'll bring it back looking for help.
Oh my God, what is that?
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown Trojans. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
Come on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I'm doing a bunch of nasty.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh my God.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need
Hike
something
the ball.
to get going,
Oh my God, I'm
started
good.
because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Do you listen to me? Do you hear me?
Back to pass, it's Trailer.
Do
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You can't hear a
Man,
goddamn
it didn't take
thing,
long for the defense to
bro.
get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
No, bro.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive.
Bro, can you get under that?
They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end.
Bro,
They'll rip
this
off
nigga
8 on
is
that play. It's 2nd and 2.
legend, bro.
I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit
I
down.
need it.
And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always
Let's
death
go.
by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles.
Damn, he's running everybody over, bro.
Right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Oh my
Goodness
God.
gracious. He
Touchdown,
getting cooked.
Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes
Right.
time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Pause.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another
But they
peek
called
at
that a ball!
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
This game booty.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
Stop that nigga.
This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
And how about the defense on that play, man?
Y'all
Playing
think it's
aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal,
They get a double play?
expecting run. Great job fitting the
What
run.
is this?
Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Can
Little
the
league
defense
classic.
stop them again on second and goal? Trying to barge their way in.
Tackle him
And
from
this
behind,
defense
nigga.
does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. They're going to throw it on third and goal.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Shit can still go wrong.
Snap in the shotgun.
Oh, I don't know for that.
Fit in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Back to throw, it's Trailer. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first down from the 30.
Actually, oh, now y'all can hear me. Y'all can be getting popped by 30.
Wants to throw on
Oh, y'all
first
can
down.
hear me.
Looking for a deep
Oh
man.
my God.
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
Somebody.
Taking it the other way.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air.
He caught that
And he
shit,
will
bro.
take it in. Touchdown,
Clap.
USC.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's complete to the right. He's into the end zone, and they'll put two more on the board just before halftime.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Damn.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind.
All kinds of room to the right. At the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arizona.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Finds a little space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
I'm just a small town boy.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Well, the fuck out of that one. Let's come back, guys. Let's try it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Just try it.
Making side adjustments here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college.
Out the
Oh,
game.
he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures.
Coco,
and when
what's
you can get
wrong,
hits
bro?
and make him feel the physicality of the game,
Bases loaded.
maybe you can
Bases
take that
loaded,
guy
nigga.
and knock him down a few notches.
Martellus.
Back to throw. It's trailing.
Ryan, I can't hit Ryan either.
Oh, they're after him. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, quarterback trying to
like
get
a
aggressive,
Lambo
trying to
truck.
take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and
Damn!
now it's 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Powell. He gets
Damn,
it to
bro,
the
that shit
31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You ass.
He'll run it again. Breaks the tackle. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down.
Double play.
Wants to throw on third. Fakes to grab. Touchdown, Arizona. A great catch and run for 6.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it out.
Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it.
And the returner will be brought
Throw
down.
that motherfucker. Throw that motherfucker. Just early, nigga. They don't not. Did he?
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Give to the running back.
Perfect line to second base.
He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down.
Oh, he caught that shit, bro.
Good job running
He's
that
holding
route
his
to get
hand,
past
bro.
the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, he gives you the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Like, he just dunking on your bitch ass. Oh, man, he just real life dunking on your bitch ass,
Trojans
bro.
come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
He's stomping on your bitch ass.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And the Trojans are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down, and the quarters, they come to the line.
Oh, they're just giving everybody you don't need.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Oh, fuck.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Catch the
And that
ball.
one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter.
Oh my
Fourth
God,
quarter
we
is
so
coming up.
ass. It's like
One
when
more
you
period
ass
to go,
on
and
here,
we'll
your
see
team
just
ass,
how
you
much
just
fight
ass.
they've got left in them.
College football, bro. That's just level. Niggas can't even catch the ball,
So we
bro.
open the final period with a third down play.
to the passes.
Yeah.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Trailer.
Oh, he got baited.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Farmer. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
No harder position to play in a ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd.
Nigga, bro.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in.
Hit him.
Quarterback gets the 1st down. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Touchdown, Trojans! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Arizona right back to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's got him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Ventura. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the pummeling has started. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to pass. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to pass. It's Trailer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hit as he throws. Just not quite able to make a connection. It's incomplete.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you've got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving.
That's the shit I like to see, man.
Runs through a tackle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Throws it back.
Oh, it's the end of the season. Tyreek Halliburton.
He'll pull it down. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're
got some room headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
Oh, shit.
From the gun. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Bulldozes his way through. Open space at the 25.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job.
Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Traylor. Makes the grab.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Under fire. Hard-hitting tackle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Bro, why is it not letting me switch this, bro?
Makes the grab. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Oh, you nigga.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run.
He's gone.
Picks up the 1st down. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Oh my God! You gotta hit him. You gotta hurt him.
They'll make
He's
the
playing to
stop,
hurt
but
niggas.
that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Good play. Hurry for 3. He got
Trying
13.
to pound it in. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Shit broke. Gas.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Kyrie fucking Irving. Get to that fucking chicken.
On
nigga.
2nd and goal, he carries again. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when
AJ.
you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you...
And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback, but these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nowadays is shooting the ball. And why are you cutting? Bitch. Just stay in the corner. Chris Murray for 3. He not. Clay Bombster. Clay Bombster. I gotta hit that. Umani Kamare. Oh shit.